Hey you! Hold on a second. What? Are you Cross? Yes! My name's Red. I'm a trainer from Cancel. Professor Oak and Professor Jasmine told me about you. Come here for a second. I have something to show you and a present for your journey. Well, alright, I guess. Look at this tree. It's different from the others, see? Kinda looks like a penis popsicle. All this fruit on it means that it has Pokemon living inside it that you won't find anywhere else. God, I wouldn't want any Pokemon living in my penis. And all you need to do is catch them is headbutt the tree. Kogak, use headbutt now! It even moves like a penis. This technique will help you catch many Pokemon. I'll give you the TM that contains it. Well, good luck on your journey. I'll be around for a while in the Zephyr League, so maybe I'll see you. Maybe we'll see each other soon. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Light Platinum. So, previously, I went to see Professor Oak, told him that, Professor Jasmine wanted to kick it to him, came back to the lab, and now they're back doing whatever the hell it is that they're doing. And we decided to go ahead with our journey. I didn't want Growlithe to be up first, so I did a little bit of training on everyone. I brought up Growlithe, I brought up Nina, who I caught last time, and I brought up Joestar, who I caught in between this episode and the last one. The main issue with this Pokemon is that it's the only Pokemon, or rather it's the last Pokemon I was able to catch, because I ran out of Pokeballs. And the mart in the previous town doesn't sell Pokeballs, even though, I already have Pokeballs. It's not like I shouldn't have access to Pokeballs, it just doesn't sell them anymore, or ever. So I just don't have Pokeballs, which kind of sucks, because I can't go back to the... Well, I can go back to the Safari Zone, but I can't catch any Pokemon anywhere else, and I'm gonna go into some forest up next, if I remember correctly, and I can't catch any of those Pokemon. So, hopefully, I don't see anything that I really like, because that'll really suck. I picked up Joestar just because I like Staraptor, and there happened to be, Starly in Route 401? Right? Yeah, that's what it was called. So I just went ahead and got a Starly. And as for the name, it's, I think it's possibly the name from, one of the characters of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think. But it's not intentionally supposed to be that, like, entirely. It's supposed to be sort of like that, but it's primarily because in high school I used to kind of like, not so much as a, what's the word? I guess just for fun, I drew my friends sort of as Pokemon, but not like, when you, I don't remember the word, but when you like personify animals as people, not in that kind of sense. I just drew the Pokemon, and I would add like, I don't know, if my friend had like this necklace that she was really well known for, I would add the necklace, or stuff like that. And basically I had a friend that had a mohawk, and I basically just put Staraptor for him just because I like Staraptor, and we're friends and whatnot. So I was like, why the hell not? And his name is, Joseph. So I took the first part of his name and I just threw in Star just because it sounded cool. And it turns out that I think most of the protagonists in JoJo's are called some form of Joseph or Joe or something of the sort. So it actually ends up going, in line with that sort of convention. But I can't really say much because I've never really seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All I really know about it is what I've seen from Mugen, which I've played a lot, and they have a lot of characters in that, and talking with some friends and whatnot. But I've never actually gotten the time to actually read the manga or watch the anime, even though I have it in like my queue on Crunchyroll, along with like every other anime on that website that I've yet to actually go watch. Anyways, oh shit, Joestar's evolving? I don't know if that's supposed to happen, actually. I mean, I know, I have no problem with it, because, it's good. I'll have a pretty strong Pokemon, or, a stronger Pokemon pretty early on. But, oh, he has the victory bell cry. But I didn't know he evolved at level 14. Whoops, wrong button. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Oh, cool, he does have Intimidate, alright, good. I was a little bit scared of that Staraptor might have a second ability. I mean, I could headbutt these trees, I guess. I could teach it to a Staraptor since it's a normal type, but I don't even know if it'll learn it. Because at least that way, oh man, a Spearow. At least that way it would have been pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's one of the other reasons I caught Staraptor, is because I noticed, oh no, I love Psyduck. I would have loved to have a Psyduck. Balls. Is that I have a lot of Kanto Pokemon, and I like to sort of very, I guess, OCD. I'm pretty sure there's a more specific word, but that's the best one that everyone will immediately understand rather than me sitting around like I'm doing now trying to explain it. But I like having sort of specific variations or everything being exactly the same, and that comes to be a big issue when I play Pokemon. Like, it comes to the point where I like picking out specific Pokeballs for my specific Pokemon. So I'll try to have every Pokemon have, like, you know, different Pokeballs, or I'll have them in Pokeballs that sort of match. Like, my favorite one is, I think, like, getting, like, an Azumarill, or, I can't really think of another one. But yeah, getting, like, something that's, like, really blue and putting it into a Dive Ball, or getting something that's really green and putting it into, like, the Nest Ball, or putting red stuff inside of, what's it called? Repeat balls, so, you know, stuff like that I really like doing. Even though I know it's really dumb and it doesn't really serve a purpose, but I like doing that kind of stuff. It just gives my Pokemon that more sense of uniqueness, and, you know, it makes it a lot more. It lets me, like, I guess, more empathize with them, because it kind of sets them apart, because I kind of put more effort, or I don't know how to describe it, but I just like doing that. So I also, in the same way, I don't like having, god damn it, Nima's dead. I don't like having all Pokemon of one generation, or having, like I do now, where I have 3 and then 1 of the other one, but I'm gonna eventually switch that up, so it's not gonna be that big a deal. I guess I'll use Growlithe. So that's one of the reasons I got Joestar, because I knew I was later on gonna end up getting more Pokemon, and I was like, I have a lot of first-gen Pokemon, let me switch this up. It's really weird and hard to explain, but I hope you got the gist of it out. Great. Fanfi. Oh man, this guy's a pretty tough trainer so far. Right, I had a Shinx. Last episode I caught Lario. I was gonna end up using him, but I hate doing this, because every time I try to do a playthrough, I turn it into sort of semi-competitively. Like, I try to think too competitively about it. So I'll try to, like, if possible, get, like, good natures and stuff like that. But the reason why I don't have a Shinx is because Shinx learns really shitty moves in, like, leveling up. And given for its stats, it won't really work out. So I didn't really want to have to bother with that. Like, it'll only really be able to have, like, some electric moves, and that's it. It doesn't learn anything else that he'll be able to use. And electric is, you know, a special type, and he has really high attack, so it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'll probably get over it eventually, I just don't want to deal with it right now. But I'm gonna go heal up, so I'll be right back. Hey, have you seen any Combi on this route? I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jessica, the leader of the In-Or City Gym, the first gym in the Zephyr League. I'm Cross. I was just on my way to challenge you. By challenge, I mean beat. Well, the gym is closed right now due to a very serious crisis. The Combi that naturally inhabit this route and In-Or Woods are attacking... are attacking strangely. Why not? Are attacking strangely and attacking people for no reason. They've always been gentle and well-behaved Pokemon, but something's happened to them. If you spot any Combi, let me know in In-Or. Thanks, Cross. Go, Vespi Queen! Vespi Queen, use Cut! Vespi Queen, return! Everyone likes really throwing out their Pokemon constantly. Alright, so... Kinda sucks because I really wanted to get a Combi, but I just noticed that I have a bunch of Pokemon. I already have 4 Pokemon. I don't really like having... Oh, it's a... Okay, I guess I found a Combi. Is it gonna battle me? No. It's just gonna... Okay, fly around. Alright! That's okay, I guess. What do you have to say? The Pokemon in this forest seem to be very strong. Always be prepared. I mean, Wurmple is not exactly that strong. I don't know what you're talking about. Beware in our woods. Things in this forest cannot always be seen to the naked eye. You're probably gonna battle me, given the way you're standing. Okay, we got a Venipede. That's not that bad. What the? Oh, that's another Combi. I thought that was like a backpack just chilling. Great. Combis are all over the place. That's odd. I don't remember the story, or rather what it is exactly that I have to do, but I just remember there being a lot of Combi, and I think there's like a nest, and like Team Steam is doing something stupid. In this forest, insect reign supreme and show no mercy. Because I remember that's one of the things I didn't really like about this game, is that it gets kind of cliche in that every single gym, you have to do this sort of silly little task that the gym leader is preoccupied with. And you have to go help them out. And then you go back and you battle the gym leader. Like, I don't have a problem with that. This is going to take way too long. I don't know why Nina is so weak. I don't have a problem with that idea in general. It's just the fact that if you do it all the time, it kind of gets played out. So like I said, I got up to like the 4th gym badge when I played this, so I was kind of getting tired of that shit. So yeah, but I got everybody pretty much around the same level, more or less. It's kind of it's a little bit annoying that I have such high levels, or at least I consider it to be high levels, before I even have faced off against the gym leader. So, whoa, hey. Hello, Cross. Finally, our second meeting as promised. Let's have a quick battle. I'm stronger than you might think. Already our second battle? Okay. It's got a Badoo. I was gonna say, oh man, if only I had poison type attacks, but then again, I think this is half poison. So that's probably not gonna do much yet. It's half poison. Okay, time to scratch. That didn't do anything either. Maybe Thief will do a little more damage. Nope. God, you're very, very weak, Nina. Okay, let's go to Joestar. Give him a little bit more experience, since he's falling behind. Or, well, now he's falling behind. He's just a little bit weaker than the other two guys. Well, let's just stay in, hit this thing real quick. Wing attack. There we go. That goes down really quickly. And his last Pokemon is a Totodile. Okay, why not just wing attack it? I kind of wish the since he's using sort of the I don't know if you guys have read the Pokemon manga, but basically, I don't know why I went to Growlithe. Oops, I should have probably read that. Oh, well. Well, I'll be training more so that I can beat you. Wait and see, I'll be stronger next time. Bloop, 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 bloop. The Pokemon manga is really... Why can't I move? Oh, okay. He just took a really long time to walk away. I'm guessing you're gonna have water Pokemon, so let me just switch out to... Yo, Shokubutsu. Nope. Okay. I'll use them anyways. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. The Pokemon manga is really cool, and it's kind of based off the game, primarily. It usually covers the main themes and characters and all that from the game, specifically, not from the anime. Which is really cool, in that I don't have to see Ash, and it's sort of like a different protagonist and story, and there's a lot going on. It's just not, you know, the same dumb crap that happens every time in the anime. Yeah, it's really cool. But they use the same names for the protagonists as the games. So in the first, I guess, series of the manga, because it's split up in between games, their first protagonists, they had Red, Blue, and Green, and those were the characters' names. And so naturally after that, they had, you know, Gold and Silver and Crystal, and they had Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which is really cool. And I kind of wish that this game, since they have all those guys, so far I've already seen Red and Gold, and I think it was Diamond that we saw, yeah. I've already seen all these guys. It would have been cool if they had the same Pokemon from that series. That would have been really cool. But I'm assuming that they have sort of the counter, or rather not the counter, like maybe Gold has sort of the Pokemon that I'm weak, or he has the Pokemon that my starter is strong against, is what I think it is, because he had a Totodile. Maybe that's how it works, I'm not exactly sure, because that's a starter, so I'm assuming that's how it works. But his starter was actually a Cyndaquil. That's what I'm saying. He obviously doesn't have the right, you know, starter for what's that the case. Hey, we got another evolution here. We got Yoshikabuz evolving into a, whatchamacallit, an Ivysaur. It's really, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's really weird how the animation hasn't started. Thought it was just gonna like shine white and then just like transition to the next frame and it's just gonna be Ivysaur. Like, oh, okay, I guess. Alright, so we got an Ivysaur, and that's pretty cool. I'm not really a fan of Ivysaur. I honestly don't even like Venusaur that much. I guess Venusaur is okay, but I really don't like Venusaur. I just really like Bulbasaur for some reason. I don't understand what exactly is the case. Do I have any berries? Do I have berries that'll actually work? No. I don't have berries that I need. Yeah. So I taught Nina Thief. Probably shouldn't. Well, yeah, actually, it's fine. So that I can get berries from those trees that we saw before. And I also got a full restore. Either lying on the ground or some guy was like, hey, take this. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't have a badge, but I have a full restore. Alright, I guess. So I'm just going to use that on Growlithe. Ooh, great berries. Don't tell me one of them is going to be a Pecha Berry. That's going to be really annoying. One of them's a Pecha Berry. Nope. Actually, nothing. I'm not sure how these things work. I don't know if it's by, you know, the normal game, or it's by day, or if it's just by random. Because I feel like it said no a couple of times, and I just come back and press it anyways. Yeah, like now, and it'll just give me a berry anyways. So I think it's just like a maybe random chance or something, or I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll look it up later. There's a bunch of Combi. Looks like I found the hive of angry Combi. Whoops. They didn't want to go back to them, so they're pissed off. Alright, so I gotta go to Jessica, I believe was her name, and tell her that I found the hive. Once your Pokemon always look ready for battle, anytime, any place. Okay, good. So he's not gonna battle. Are you gonna heal me? Lately, I've seen a lot of Combi in this part of the forest. See, that's what I mean. So this lady and that guy that was over there, they had the same exact text, which they do a lot in this game. Which, I mean, I guess isn't horrible. It saves the creator sort of a lot of time and whatnot, but at the same time, it just seems kind of lazy. And why are all these Pokemon so strong all of a sudden? Oh man, level 16. That's like my highest Pokemon that just evolved. Why are you so strong? Why are you so weak, Nina? What is going on? Great. And now I'm dead. Awesome. Just awesome. Maybe if I'm lucky, eventually Nino or end up being similar to Kata from my Pokemon Sienna playthrough, where I spent the entire series just talking a bunch of, you know, smack about her and the Metadite that I had. But hopefully things will turn around like they did there, where she became actually really, you know, cool and strong when she evolved and became pretty essential for one of my gym battles. What do we got here? An Ultra Ball. Great. We can catch one Pokemon, possibly. I say possibly because we still have to, you know, get the right chance that it'll work. I might go back and catch that Psyduck, but I already have freaking that'll make way too many Kanto Pokemon, honestly. I don't know if I want to have fucking 4 Kanto Pokemon. Or maybe I should just stop thinking about it. I don't know. I'm just gonna switch up to Growlithe because this is not a bug catcher, apparently. God dang it. That didn't work out too well. Alright, fine. There we go. He has some sort of bugs. I'm actually pretty shocked that this isn't a hack of Pokemon Emerald, but I guess it's because it's really old. Because I know it's not a hack of Emerald or of Fire Red or Leaf Green, because of the fact that my moves don't turn sort of yellow and then red when they're about to, or they turn yellow when they're gonna run out and red when they're completely done, or like I have 2 attacks or something like that. They don't do that, which has kind of caught me off balance a couple of times, because I'll be trying to use a move and I won't have PP, and I'll be like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Because I'm so used to nowadays where it'll tell you beforehand when you're sort of about to run out. Anyways, let's get the hell out of this damn forest already. Another route. Oh, thank God. Oh, you just popped out of nowhere. What? Cross, look! The Combi have invaded Indoor City and are practically shutting down. See for yourself. Oh, great. It's gonna pan out really slowly to the entire town. I mean, it's cool that they did the pan out, but it's just so slow. Look, they're being vicious and attacking people for no reason. The villagers are hiding in their houses. So I'm just speeding up because it just takes a really long time to do that. I think that the hive these Combi are from is in Inner Woods. I'll go there and reopen the gym when this matter is resolved. Right, so what I gotta do is I gotta tell her where the hive is, and maybe we'll battle? I'm not entirely sure if I'll battle, like, the Combi Queen or whatever. But nope, I can't buy any items. Okay, and I'm guessing he's not gonna let me go off until I get a badge. I think this is something where they're still, or is it a combi farm? I'm not sure. Hey, there's a honeycomb, I guess. That's pretty cool. Just taking around, look around the town, even though there's no one here, just me and a bunch of fucking bugs just flying around. I love how I'm just like, you know, walking around, but my swagger is way too great for these bugs to try and, you know, come at me, so they just kind of like stay over there like, ah. Like, it's not even them trying to attack the villagers, they're just trying to get away from my swag, except this guy, he's in the middle of the road, and that guy down there. But these guys are just trying to break into the house so they can, you know, get out of the way of my awesome swagger vibes or whatever. Alright, whatever. Let me go back into the inner woods and find what's her face. Alright, I need to level up Nina because she's actually pretty weak, and Growlithe is actually pretty strong, and he's gonna end up getting a lot more levels once I whatchamacallit, take on the gym leader, because she's a bug type. And I'm guessing this is Team Steam. Yep. Team Steam is ready to defeat any enemy! Alright. Ooh, sweet, a dark type. Alright, so double kick actually did a good amount of damage, thanks to that critical hit. Scratch some more, there we go. Nina's finally level 14. It's funny that I have all, well, okay, Growlithe had to go and fuck it up, but I have all, aside from Growlithe, 3-stage Pokemon, and they're all possibly going to evolve this episode if I can manage to get at least one more level on Nina, because if I can do that, at the very least, I'll just, come on, good girl. Okay, I'm going to get you the hell out of there. Maybe I've been intimidated a bunch of times, but I just didn't notice. At the very least, sorry, I keep cutting myself off. Once she levels up to 15, I can use a rare candy to level up just for the sake of, you know, the episode having all my evolutions all at once. And if possible, maybe I'll hold off on sort of evolving Nina to a Nido Queen until that happens. But let me just go ahead and go back. I forgot to mention a long time ago, but I legitimately faced a guy with all Cocoon Pokemon. Like, all he had was, you know, Silcoon, Cascoon, what's the other one? Metapod. The only thing I think he didn't have was Cocoon, but he might have had that. And then he had, like, a random, some random-ass Pokemon. That was, like, the first guy that I just faced, but my mind is, like, all over the place, so I'm just now bringing it up. Oh, great, I gotta find another one after this. Team Steam is trying to conquer the world! Whatever. I don't really like the whole sort of evil team mechanic that Pokemon does. Like, it was okay up until, I guess, 3rd generation, because they had a purpose. And the first 2 times, it was kind of the first time that that happened, so it wasn't a big a deal. Then, you know, damn it, I was really hoping you would kill it. Well, I guess I can use a potion. Team Aqua and Team Magma, they kind of sort of had sort of like an actual legit sort of, god damn it, Shinx. He's like haunting me every time he comes out, and I can't do anything about him. He's like, why did you pick this rabbit over me? I'm the king of the jungle, or I think it's well, maybe it's not a lion, but it's some sort of cat. Yeah, like Team Magma and Aqua, they had some sort of kind of purpose. Sort of like they had like an actual viable goal. It wasn't just like, oh, we're gonna be evil and do stuff. Team Galactic they were okay. Like, they were mainly more funny than they were actually, you know, a good team. Team Plasma was good only in the sense that the story was really good of that generation. But aside from that, team wasn't really that, you know. I mean, yeah, because they had that's what I mean, like the whole story, and they had the whole thing, like their goal was to try and release Pokemon. So I guess they were pretty good too. But Team freaking Flare was completely pointless in every shape. Oh, ouch. Got hit with an air cutter. I didn't even know air cutter existed in this generation. Pretty sure it didn't. Which means this creator managed to hack in some moves as well, which is actually pretty exciting. For example, I didn't want to use Joestar because I didn't think he was going to get close combat, but there's a small chance that he actually might be able to now. Oh, sweet. Nina is evolving. But yeah, Team Flare was completely useless, and like I hated their entire story and their sort of quote-unquote role in the story of that game. And then every hack tries to make their own team, and usually their thing is, oh, we're trying to get this legendary to, you know, rule the world. And like that's kind of just lame. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like that's just kind of like like not even that it's just really played out. It's just kind of like boring to just constantly have to face off against this evil team, which is just some guys that dress up all exactly the same and have shitty Pokemon. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, why do they all have Shinx? You know, oh, great, and now I'm paralyzed? Oh my god. This is Lorio's revenge to the max. Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to make it through this battle, I think. The only Pokemon I have that can do anything is Growlithe, but he's paralyzed now. Unless Nina managed to pull through and be extremely helpful right now. Nope. Even with a critical hit, she barely killed. My god, Nina, what in the hell? Why are you so weak? I brought you into the team because I needed a, you know, strong... Oh, you're a modest nature!